All right, question 13. Which statement is true about this function? G of x equals 2 times log base 10. It's not given, but it's assumed to be base 10, x plus 7. So real quickly, let's think back to a previous problem. We talked about how it is not possible to take the log of 0. Because essentially the log of 0 is saying 10 to the what power equals 0. And that's nonsensical. Can't happen. So when we see the log, forget about this 2 for a second, but when we see the log base 10 of x plus 7, value of x makes this 0. Well, negative 7. If x is negative 7, then negative 7 plus 7 would give us that 0. And that's a long way of saying that I know the answer is either C or D, because these two have a choice of a vertical asymptote at x equals negative 7. Vertical asymptote is just where the graph doesn't exist. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, I'm not going to remember that, that's okay. There's another way to do this. So let's go to our graphing calculator. This is from Wabbit Emu. It's free, or you can go just Google graphing calculator and you're going to find something. Desmos calculator works just fine. So I'm going to go to y equals, and I'm going to type in 2 times log, and this is log base 10, so I can just use this standard log button right here on the front page of the calculator, and then I'm going to type in x plus 7. And then when I graph this, you can see what we were talking about, how this graph kind of, there's some limitations with this calculator, but kind of just disappears over here at x equals negative 7. So our vertical asymptote is somewhere right about there, and you have to imagine this graph does actually keep going, but it's going straight down, and it's not ever going to touch that asymptote, that barrier line. So this is what our graph looks like. So now let's answer the question. Is it C or D? Choice C says the function is increasing and has a vertical asymptote, and function G is decreasing. So in order to answer this, you have to think, okay, how do we read a graph for increasing and decreasing? Well, you read a graph like a book, from left to right. So as we move from the leftmost point that I have up here to the right, are we going up or down? We're going up. We are increasing. So from left to right, this graph is increasing. So the answer choice is C.